everybody. My name is Darlene and I have Parkinson's. Today I'm just going to talk a little bit. I didn't get a video out last night. I was very sick yesterday. I went to bed at noon and I didn't get up until this morning. So I was very sick and I got very dehydrated because I couldn't even take a sip of water. So today I've been trying to rehydrate and get things done. We have a birthday party tomorrow. Finn's going to be 2 years old. Can you imagine that? 2 years old. I remember telling you when we were just going to be having another grandchild. And here we are. 2 years. That's amazing to me. Anyway, while we're sitting here, I'm going to try to make myself useful because I have a job that I can't do very well. I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm going to just turn you around here for just a second here. Turn this off so you can see. I know you can't see. Let me see. Push down a little bit. All right. You see these? This is tubing that is for air conditioning, I believe, insulating the wires or something. And what I'm doing with it is I'm putting it on utensils so that I have a bigger grip to hold. This little utensil is just a little butter knife, but I'm using it when I need to open something because I can't open things very well. So I use that. So I've got my, everybody calls them my tridents instead of my forks because my set of dishes, the forks here, yeah, it's on the ground now. My set of dishes, the forks only have 3 tines. So I call them my tridents, and that's what I'm trying to do is just put those on. So I'm going to do that while I talk. And I've wrecked my legs a couple times here. I have a very big bump on it. I don't know what I've done. So today we went out. I wanted to pick up another little outfit for Finn for his birthday. We had a couple of little things for him, and I just wanted to pick up an outfit. And Claudine ran into what I call the big fancy, which is Giant Tiger. And she brought out the most adorable, like buffalo plaid with black pants. And then just another shirt and pants. So he's got 2 little outfits, and he's going to look so cute in them. But what I'm dying to see is we bought him a green recorder. Remember recorders from school? Well, in the dollar store, they had them. And I thought this will drive his parents absolutely bonkers, but I haven't told them that they'll stay here. Because what I did was I bought one for myself and one for Finn. So when he gets his out, I'm going to get mine out, and I defy that child to not come loving me. So I'm looking forward to showing him this. So anyway, that's what I've got on the go for tomorrow. And they're going to come over here. Claudine's going to decorate a little bit, and they're going to come over here and do hot dogs and ice cream and cupcakes. So we went today and picked those things up, and we went into the dollar store. Like I said, it's the $100 store to me because I go in there and I buy everything. But I get such good buys. Like, I can't believe that. And then Giant Tiger is the same, you get really good buys. But anyway, so I went in there, but Claudine had said to me, let's not make this a 2-hour trip. We got things to do at home, so let's make this quick. Well, I got to tell you, I found some good buys, and I bought them up. But when we were checking out, the lady talked to us like she knew us. Like, she was very friendly, and she was talking to us like she knew us. And she said, oh, your mom's getting along so good, and she's so lucky you look after her so well. And, she was really going on. And I said to Claudine when we left, I said, like, she was a real chatterbug here. I said, where do we know her from? And she says, only from shopping here, Mom. She's seen us here like we're regulars. We're regulars. And so she knew all about us. I thought that was hilarious. But anyway, I'm going to try to put this on while I'm talking. I don't think I'm going to have much luck. Bill got them on the last time, but I made a mistake. I couldn't see, like, I had them in my bucket that I keep my utensils in just for me. And I couldn't see what they were because I just had this on the top. And I didn't think to stick the tine end up so I'd know what I had. So I wrote on this stuff with an indelible marker, and it got all over my hands. So I had to pick up another little bag of it, and I had this much left over. I'm going to put these on, and I'm going to just wash them carefully and not take these off every time, because I was taking them off every time, and they're hard to put on. This is the hole in the middle there. You see now the blue one, the hole is the hole's a little bit bigger. right? And then they have white ones that are even smaller than that. But Amazon was a good buy for this. But anyway, I got that, and so I thought, well, while I'm sitting here, I'll try to put these on. I don't think I'm going to have much luck. I really don't. I think I'm going to have to let Bill and Claudine do it, but I have to ask them to do everything. So I thought this would be something I could do. My hands, I don't know if you can see them. No, not really. I've got cuts all over my hands, little cuts, and it's because I grab things and I can't feel them, and so I grab a knife by the wrong end. Or the other day I didn't cut myself with the knife. I stabbed my finger with the knife, and it's hurting. And I noticed that all my lower knuckles, like on here, I look like a skeleton. You know how you see their bones? But it's like my fingers are all turning in and getting gnarly. I said, oh my gosh, as if I don't have enough. My hands don't need to suddenly look like that, but I guess it doesn't matter what they look like. I was saying, I look at myself in the mirror now. Now that the weight is gone, I see my mom. I look in there and I see her looking back at me, because she was never heavy like I was, and so I couldn't see it. And then now I can. And it just makes you miss them again, and it's hard. I mean, Dad just passed away this year, so. Oh, you know what I want to do? I wanted to say welcome to all of my new subscribers. I'm not sure where you came from. Maybe over from Gail Patricia's channel. But anyway, because she had mentioned that she got a Christmas card for me, but a Christmas card. It's February. The card was one of the cards that was lost. No, not lost. It was in our car, and Claudine thought she'd mailed them all, and she left 2 of them in the car. So I only just mailed them off. I said, I'm going to get them mailed off, even if it's middle of the year. But anyway, so she got that, and she did mention me on her channel, so I was thinking maybe that's where people came from. But I'm not sure, so. And I didn't have my home care on Friday. We had to cancel at the last minute, which I hate. I hate doing that, you know. These people are prepared to work, and then you cancel. It's not very nice. But I was not feeling well, and Claudine also was not feeling very good. She perked up pretty quick, but like I said, I had it bad yesterday. So today I'm feeling great. So that's good. Good that I'm feeling good. So now I have to do up all my list of things for the week, what I'm going to do. The coffee bar area that I had set up, I want to change it a little bit. Claudine's been making smoothies in the morning for herself with protein shake and stuff. And she wants to sort of leave her stuff there for that. And I'm going to put the bottles down so it makes it a clearer counter, because it's not very useful to us when it's crowded like it is. So I'm going to, oh, good heavens. I'm going to poke myself in the stomach if I do this. All right, so I know that when you wiggle it, it goes on. Like if you turn it, twist it, it goes on. But I'm not very good with my hands, so that's proving to be difficult. And I have a couple things that I have to do to my wheelchair to make it work better. Not work better, but be more suitable to me. The seatbelt, which I use all the time. I use that seatbelt constantly. That seatbelt falls down and I can't find it. So I've got to attach something to it to make it, it's easy to find without getting caught in the spokes. So I've got to do that. And then the foot pedals where my feet sit. Oh, look at this. My toe came through the slipper. Oh my gosh. Anyway, when I sew them up. When I put my feet on there in the slush or whatever, they slip off, and it's very dangerous because they slip off and my feet get caught in between the 2 paddles, and it's very it hurts very much. So I'm going to put some non-slip padding on there and see if that won't work for me. I think it will actually, but Claudine laughs because I have a saying. I say, well, I'll just see how I'm going to make that work. She says, you do that before you even own something. Like I'll see something and sort of say, well, I could do this to it and I could do that to it. And she says, can't you just buy what you want instead of having to do something to it? Like, bought these gloves here. Let's see, where are they? I've got a couple pairs here. Right. I need gloves on when I push this wheelchair because my hands slide on it. So I need something that has like these dots on it. So I bought these ones, and then they were too tight on the wrists, so I split them, but the fingers are huge. They're huge. So then I found these ones, and they work Jim Dandy. I can even push my buttons and it recognizes through this, but again, too tight. So what I did was I cut that down there, and then at the dollar store I bought a hair scrunchie, and I'm just going to put the hair scrunchie over top of that and hold it on. So we'll see if that works now, and if it does, great. I bought one that was nice. They put it on, it was orange and had a little, like a driving glove, and it was really nice, but the stuff in the middle wasn't sticky, so it just slipped on. It was like a glove, but it just slipped on the wheelchair. So that was no good. So I had a few things that I had to get working, but now it's working. Oh, it's like a Cadillac. It really is. Like we went out today. I was enjoying myself today. I've got to work with my home care person to do some exercises. We were doing some the other day. But what I want to try is I want to eventually be able to do the 3 stairs at the front door. And I know that's rather ambitious considering I can't take one step, but I'm going to practice marching in place, holding onto the M-rail of the bed, and I'll practice marching in place. And maybe I'll get enough strength in my legs to do that. So I'm not going to give up on things. I'm going to try my best to get there. Because if Claudine didn't have to put that ramp up and down, I'm sure that she would take me out more often. Like we would go out for coffee and stuff, but it's so much work for her. And she still has to have that surgery on her stomach. And she's not supposed to be lifting weight. So she can't really do that as easily as she could. So I thought that I'm going to try to get...
This is a reminder. 2 overnight levodopa.
Okay, I'll remember that, yeah. So I'm going to try to try to be able to have my balance enough that we can just take the wheelchair down there and I'll just walk the 3 steps down and up. That would be nice. It's hard to imagine that when we moved in here, it's about 6 months ago, September I think we moved in, and we're in February, so yeah, about 6 months. I could walk a little ways. Like I didn't have my wheelchair. I came and I walked. I came up those stairs. I could write. I said to Claudine, I remember writing lists of, what we needed and where we had to go and get it. I had all these things organized and I can't now write anything. I have to type it all and print it out. And I don't know. It's hard to imagine that my hands have gotten that bad that fast. But they have. So, and I don't like asking always for something that I have to do. But at the end of this video, I want to put a picture up if I've got it still. I got it as my homepage, so I hope I have it still. And I want to put a picture up of me on the bed with the dog. He came up on the bed and I was laying there sleeping. This is before we had switched the room, so the bed situation is like crazy. Like the whole room is taken up with the beds. But anyway, now Bill's in the other room and it works no good. But I was laying on the bed with the dog, and I was laying one way, and the dog came up, and I just put my arm over top of him, and he just laid there for a long time. We had fun. Oh dear, I prattled on. Look, 14 minutes. Oh, okay, better stop. These days I seem to have a lot to say. So anyway, I'm having a good day today. It's 10 o'clock at night, and so we'll be going to bed soon. But I wanted to get this finished if I can. And I need to type out a list for what I'm going to do for next week. My weekly job is going to be to clean up the bar area. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll take a few days to do that. And we're going to have a birthday party here at 2 o'clock. I can't wait. I hope that they will allow me to show a little bit. I'll ask them if they let me, because they usually let me show a little bit of Finn. And, he is precious. All right, that's it for me tonight. And I hope you had a good day. See you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.